Hey, what's up guys? I know it's been a hot minute since I uploaded a Road to Grand Champion vid. I've been caught up in a lot of work with Casual Talks. If you don't know what that is, it's my new series that I release every Monday where I interview pros or content creators from the Rocket League community, and it's a bunch of fun. But I did not forget you. I am still trying to reach Grand Champion, obviously. And you need to know that I grind this game still every day, you know, and you can catch a lot of the grinding action towards Grand Champion when I'm live on Twitch. That's the best way to see a lot of gameplay, answer all of your questions, so be sure to check that out. Now, for this vid though, we're gonna play a couple of threes. I'm still around Champion 2. I've peaked around Champion 3 recently, but I've made multiple changes to my bindings and to my how I hold my controller actually. So I actually tanked a bit in terms of skills, but we're gonna fix that today. Now, I did not do any warm-up, which is bad, and we'll see how that turns out, but usually at this time of the day, it is not that big a deal. If I can focus and simply fix my dumb mistakes, we should be able to get that sweet 1515 MMR that is required to achieve the Grand Champion. All right, we got a game. Let's go. Let's see how this turns out. No, I'm gonna cheat because I'm in that position, obviously. I missed that little pad there, not ideal, but I'll still be able to provide some pressure. Now, by rotating, I'm gonna try to look for a demo. Well, not tunnel vision, though. It's fine if you think about the demos, but don't go out of your way too much for them. They are obviously good, but you need to prioritize positioning. Now, that's not bad. I kind of expected to pass a bit wider. Now I'm out of position. I should not have gone for that. That was incredibly risky. That's something that I need to learn, is that to let go when, you know, I think the pass would have been the best play, but it did not happen. That's not a big deal. I need to let it go, you know. I have the bad tendency of still committing even though the pass did not come. Now I'm gonna try to center that, get a little taps here. That's good for our teammate. He missed a shot, that's fine. I blocked this guy, so my teammate can have a good 50, and we're gonna wait for the pass here, which will not happen. Good hit. I'm gonna go up, try to block that. Oh, that's not bad. Gonna try to pressure. Got a little push here. Good pass, center. Not get a shot. Oh, that's incredibly risky. I did not expect him to turn. Oh, let's go back. Let's be a good teammate. All right, now we're full. Damn, I should have avoided that. That's my bad. Should have avoided that. That was a good pass. Unfortunate. That's what you get when you're not paying attention to everywhere on the field at the same time. I kind of tunnel visioned a bit too much on where the ball and my teammates were, and I kind of not looked around myself, which, you know, resulted in a goal for them, because demos are extremely efficient to build some pressure. Now we should be able to score that. Let's go. Good pass. And now we redeemed ourselves for the last mistake we did. That was an unfortunate touch. Oh, this is good for us. I'm gonna try to keep the pressure up. Fortunately, he prioritized boost over ball, which you should never do. But it's fine. You know, that happens. Now this is rather unfortunate. The patience though will pay off. They had kind of a triple commit there. Oof, I took too much time here. Oh, we'll wait in support position. And we'll get a nice little goal out of that 50-50 from our teammate. This is perfect. Now, this is a good example of you know, being ready for the infield pass. I had no problem to be that forward because I knew I had a teammate behind me. Therefore, it's the perfect time to apply pressure. Now we got a fortunate 50, and that was just perfect. A nice little placement to the left was basically impossible for the goalie to save that. Now this jump was really dumb because I had almost no boost. While rotating back, we'll get a lot of pads and we're basically full. Alright, let's get a few more pads here. I'm gonna try to get that pinch, cannot quite get it. Alright, let's be patient here, no reason to push too quickly. Gonna get that middle boost here and make sure that no opponent can get it. Now that was almost a disaster of miscommunication. I'm gonna wait a bit. Our teammate is better positioned. I was ready for a shot. Would have been a bit too risky if I also went. I'm trying to conserve my boost for an offense. I'm gonna steal that. Oh, okay. Now we'll just go back because our teammate also went, which is unfortunate. Oh, good shot. Kind of a double commit here. Oh my god, that was awful. I should have avoided that. I completely saved it for them, which is unfortunate. Now we're gonna still apply pressure. That doesn't mean we need to give up. Oh, I was not ready for that hit. Please spawn. That's unfortunate. Oh, and it spawned after. That is unfortunate timing. Oh, thankfully we have a little lead here. Otherwise, I would really beat myself up about that save I did for them. Obviously, it was not my intent. I tried to get out of the way, but by doing so, I got in front of the ball, which is not ideal, as you can tell. Oh, okay. We'll wait for his hit. No reason to be too hurry. Now we'll try to just clear that. It's straight on him. That was not a good clear. And we get scored on. That'll teach me. That was a bad clear. I had a lot of time. Should have just waited and dribbled it forward. That was a key mistake here. Just trying to get it out of the way. But I could not. I knew I was not going to be like I was not booming it, you know. So I should have just dribbled it instead. It would have been a tad better. Oh, it could still happen. It could still happen. We need your teammates. All right, no problem. We'll go into overtime. I win every overtime, so we're good. I'm gonna go up here, make sure that the opponent does not have that, and we'll pressure. That was a good block. I thought it was going to go through. Now we got bumped, which is unfortunate. I'll just try to wait a bit because my two teammates are really far forward, and we were able to get that little boost. Can I get a pass? Let's try to see if that's gonna spawn. It won't. We can rotate now. We need to be ready for the shot. Ooh, try to stop. And we'll get a nice little save here. It's all good. It's gonna be dangerous. All right, it's all good. It is not. All right, if we're patient, we should be able to get this one, I think. Oof. Still good for us. He's gonna pass. Oh, he's gonna shoot. Not expect a shot, but I should. One thing that I've learned while solo queuing in Rocket League is that the passes, they never come. You should always expect a shot. Oof! He actually shot that downwards, which was a smart choice. All right, kind of a 3v1 there. That is not a bad hit. That is not a bad hit. We get the win. This is exactly what we wanted. Not our best performance, but we'll take it, you know. One thing while you grind that you'll find out is that some days you'll play really well and still lose, and some other days you'll play kind of okay-ish and still win. That happens. That's why focusing on the rank is actually not the smartest thing. You should always focus on how to improve and try to fix your weaknesses, and by doing so you will the rank will follow. You know, the better you get, your rank will follow. Now we have another Q. Let's hope we play a bit better this time and can carry our team to victory. All right, let's get it. I'll just rotate here. That's a good boomer. Ooh. Always be ready for the miss, guys. Always be ready for the miss. Now I'm just gonna let him go. He has a better angle than I. I'm gonna get some pad. Try to put that kind of awkward for him. That was that almost backfired. Ooh. As funny as this looks, that was not my intent to just push him a couple times. Still bought us some time. Now let's try to push that here. I'm gonna try to center that for our team. Cannot get a good hit. And we'll do a small rotation here. Don't need to go back all the way. Need to get a bit closer. Now this is perfect for soap or whatever that name is. Now this is good for us. Trying to get a dunk here. A bit too slow. Alright, we'll get that. Try to push that forward. Straight on the opponent, unfortunately. Oh, this is kind of awkward. Oh, he actually reached it. I thought he was missing. I misread that completely. Now this is great for our teammate. It's a bit high, unfortunately. I cannot read the bounce. I have a hard time when it's super high like that. That's not bad. That is actually really not bad. Oh, this is though. Let's try to wait a bit. Try to keep that there. Cannot get a strong hit. I was basically not moving, so it's hard to get some power when you're not moving. That was a bit too slow here. Oof. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. Now we got the save. Life is great. We don't have boost now, which is a bit unfortunate, but we'll just go grab this one and we'll be able to come back for the defense. Let's wait a bit. That's great. That's a 3v1, guys. Okay, so there's one thing that you need to not do is just give them possession when it's a 3v1. Probably not his intent, but be careful. Just dribble it. Just take your time and try to build something instead of just hitting the ball, you know. Now, fortunate boost spawn will leave the other not taken there. Now let's take our time. He's gonna use a lot of boost, and then we can just pick it up. Try to go for the center pass, and we get the goal. That was perfect. I saw him go up. Just let him use all his boost. Now we get a nice little pass, and thankfully our teammate was really well positioned. That's not gonna happen all the time, but going for a shot here, there were two goalies. That would have been a dumb move, especially since the ball was on the ground. It would have been hard for me to do any of the fancy stuff. Now we get a clean pass instead, and that results in a goal. Now that was kind of unfortunate for me. I'm gonna try to put that down for our teammate. It turned out great. One thing you need to be careful though with those kind of back passes is, as you could tell, my teammate was not ready for it. Usually people don't expect them, so try to not make them too hard. Otherwise you'll end up scoring into your goal and have teammates flame you, and you don't want that. You don't want teammates to be pissed against you. You want everyone to be at the top of their form. Let's get some pads while going to pressure. Ooh, this is actually awkward, but I need to go there. I need to try and fight because there was an open net, if I am not mistaken. Now this is kind of fine. We'll try to get a goalie here. He got demoed, but I think I slowed him down, which would have been fine. Now we can get a banger. Just try to put that high. Gonna wait for the little bounce here. Put it high for our teammate. Not too bad. Now slop. Going for the pass. Gonna try to challenge that. I don't know why my corner teammate went for that. But now this is kind of unfortunate because they have a lot of pressure and kind of an open net. They were not able to score though. Wow. Okay, well, we take those. We take those. Let's just go back. We already have a teammate on the wall. Now this is just not great. I don't know. This is kind of the moments where I just don't know what I could have done. This was a miss, and now he's like well positioned for a banger there. That's just gonna happen. Some goals, I feel like, you know, it was his to get. He did not. Now let's just get over it, you know, and try to still win that game. Now let's try to get a banger top left, and we'll be able to get it. This is why accuracy is so important, guys. I've been trying to improve it for a long while now, and now we can get kind of a decent shot towards the left. It's going to be hard for them to save. It was kind of a weird angle. I'm pretty sure they did not expect a banger like that. So this is great. This is one thing you'll notice while looking at pros is how hard and precise they are with like any of their shot, pass, or all that, whatever that involves, you know, the ball. They can always bang it so hard, and I was always fascinated with that. Free play is great for that. Just bang the ball around and learn how to really hit it hard, and try to improve your accuracy. Because one thing I learned while doing my Road to Grand Champion is I had a lot of opportunities to score, but I could not put it in. And this is bad, you know. If your position is good and you have a lot of shots going in, a lot of shots coming to you actually, and you cannot put them in. That's really bad. You need to be able to score every opportunity you get, because as you go up the ranks, you'll get fewer and fewer and fewer. So that was just fantastic. Not the best game that we've had. These games were a tad sloppy, I'm not gonna lie. I could have done a lot better, but I'm still gonna upload them. I think it's important for people to know that it's okay to not play perfectly all the time. And that you can still go up as long as you focus on staying positive and trying to fix your weaknesses. You're gonna go up. I love you guys, and see you next time.